I tossed and turned all night, and I had to pee so bad, and I didn't want to have to get out of this sleeping bag, lose the heat, and crawl through this teepee hole, and then go to an outhouse. It was 46 degrees. My 32-degree thermarest Hyperion did not perform. I didn't prep myself for cold. I thought the sleeping bag would protect me, but it didn't. Places like Airbnbs, they charge a fortune to stay in these places.
You know, it's $100 because you get to sleep in a teepee.
Skip doesn't read or write. It's very fascinating to run across people that don't read or write. He spoke well. You wouldn't know talking to him. He said he has money in 2 of the places here. You just wonder if people will take advantage of him. Is he getting whatever kickback he's supposed to get? And if he can't read or write, that's a terrible thought that I'm having. I don't think it's an unrealistic thought. I asked the guy something about like bike chain oil. He's like, oh, you should go to, and he says the name of it. I'm like, where's that? And then he turns, he's like, there. And then I'm like, is there like a place that has breakfast? And he's like, and he says the name of it. And I go, where's that? He goes, it's right there. Like both buildings were right behind him. But he's just said the name of it. It was so cute. All proceeds go to the town of Ovando Improvement Fund. It was so nice not to have to pull my tent, all my shit out. My bike is basically packed up. My bags are strapped on. Covered my bike with the rain fly just to keep anyone from being interested in stealing it. Time to go pee. Wow, I'm impressed. They even have sanitizer. Oh, and there's toilet paper. Why do they put a urinal in here when there's a big freaking hole to piss in? When you sit down on the toilet, urinal's like kind of in your face. I even have this on extra wide. I don't understand. Why do you need this in here? Freaking piss in the toilet hole and bend your knees so it doesn't spray. I don't understand.
This would be like the place to come volunteer if you were wondering if you should be a fireman.
Did you sleep well last night?
I slept super good.
Oh,
Those
good.
were actually so comfortable. Those. Naomi, I just followed you. Zach McGrath.
Okay,
yeah.
okay, cool. Safe
Yeah.
riding.
Yeah,
Yeah, I look forward to seeing you on Strava.
Safe travels.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Let's see what this place has in store.
Morning.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Some gummies. Ooh, I love these. All right, the store. Cards and jam, jellies, candles, ice cream, some clothes, pottery. Oh, these are so pretty, like these chip things. The most important cookies. Flip-flops. Wow, that's funny. That is such an important thing. A lot of wine. Dog fur. Wow, they really just thought of everything. Put it into this little store. Don't forget, there's locals that live here, so this is also like their shopping market. Even some vegetables and fruit. It's fantastic. All lined up so nice. Coffee, a microwave. Look at the little hot dog thing. I'm just so in awe of what you fit in this space. Like you have, like how it was years ago, the most important things one could want, and it all fits, right?
We tried. Well, I don't know that it all fits.
And it's so neat and clean. It's so well done. He looks at me like, yeah, we have chain lube. Of course we do. I told you, we have everything. Not only do they have chain lube, but they have 3 kinds. Just biking out of Ovando, Montana, and heading into the Great Divide. I have white all over my face. I look like a total ghost right now. Zinc oxide. Zinc oxide. When you're doing this kind of stuff outside, zinc oxide. So I told the shop guy, Skip was an addition to the town. He is like the welcoming committee that comes out. His family is around, but it sounds like he was deserted. If you go there, let him hang out with you. He is so kind and gentle. He's just alone. He doesn't drive. He has to rely on people. What a scary way to live. You can tell that he gets a little mocked behind the scenes, and he's a drinker. Well, guess what? There's a ton of alcoholics in the world. Some are very famous. He actually has a legitimate reason to be drinking. Not that there ever should be one. He'll be freaking out on that comment I just made. I told him, you know, if he talks to people, if he's worried about him bothering them, just give him an out so they can say, yes, I'm busy. Because some people might be uncomfortable, but you shouldn't be. Let this guy embrace you. He was the cherry on the top of the sundae for the experience in that town. Into the Great Divide. This is the map I'm using. It's in this top section, which is, I guess, number 1. Some people just stopped in a truck. The guy said, bridge is washed out up ahead, like 15 miles. And I should turn around and go huge out of the way, loop back on pavement. I'm like, well, you sure I couldn't walk through it? And then after we started talking, I'm like, well, maybe I can hike my bike in the woods a little or go to a different spot. Or then they started saying, well, there's a split. There's 2 ways to Sealy. And if I go left, then maybe I can get there. There's no workmen there because it's Sunday. So it's a little odd because I'm like, well, can I or can't I? First you're saying I should turn around right away, it's washed out. And now I'm asking more questions and you're like, well, there's 2 ways and I could stay left. You know, people that like drive in the fast lane, they slow down because they don't want you speeding. Some people do it actually because they actually care about you. They don't want you to get hurt. Maybe they had somebody who crashed. And then there's some people that are just being assholes. You know, they may just feel like here's a girl on her bike and it's risky. We don't want her to get hurt. So let's just send her the safe way. I have no idea. Taking risks is just my personality. How can I not go look? Anyway, all right, let's keep going. All right, well, we reached that spot. Let's see what this washout is. Let me just say I'm really glad I didn't turn around. And it's such a gentle river. Oh my gosh. Follow your instincts. Sometimes you're gonna be wrong. More often, you're gonna be right. Being very careful, scanning for nails. And the guy who told me to turn around was like this super buff guy who looked like he was probably in the Marines. He's a very handsome guy. I don't know why he was being such a pansy. I thought, you know, well, maybe it's because the river's totally raging. Look at the rock. Isn't that cool? Olive, mustard, orange. No one's gonna be on this road. That's good and bad. I just ran into him on the trail. We're going down together. We have the same bike, same chain ring on our cutthroat salsas, or salsa cutthroat. Whee! It was a pleasure. It was so nice.
All right, have fun.
It's your turn. Oh, sorry.
Safe, yeah.
Bye. And just when you thought you were deep in nature, you find out you're not. Hello, ladies. These ladies are doing the whole divide. You! Yay! I was like, oh, so you're just gonna go back to Idaho? She's like, no, idiot. We're going to
We're going to Mexico!
We're on the Great Divide, you dummy. What do you think we're doing? That's fantastic,
Thank you.
two.
Thank you.
I've never bike packed before. This is just, I thought it'd be fun.
For you! Gosh,
I'm
you're
digging
amazing.
digging your big sacks in the front.
Oh yeah, you dig that weight right there?
How
What
much?
about the trash can? You like this trash?
Oh, that's cool. She has a little built-in trash can. Those are some big tires. Those look so comfortable. So what made you guys say, oh, you're gonna do the divide?
2 weeks ago, I decided to do this for an awareness campaign for my brother's stage 4 colon cancer.
Oh,
He's 38,
okay.
so he's very young.
Say what your blog is.
Bikingforcancer.wordpress.com. So that's why we're doing this, and also just to get away.
So how much time did you put aside to do the trail?
We're planning on like 60 days,
And then when you're done, you'll go back home.
maybe.
Might do the AZT.
What's the AZT?
AZT 400. It's just like a trail through Arizona.
That's right, because you have no deadline to be home, and you don't have a deadline to be home. No, I just put my stuff in a 10x7 storage. And what are your names?
Susie Douglas.
And Corinne LaBella.
Thanks, ladies.
Yeah.
Have a fantastic trip. Naomi.
Naomi, what's your last name?
Stock, S-T-O-C-K.
I'll find you.
You know what's so funny? I've said this my whole life. Stocks and bonds, right? Someone just 2 weeks ago says to me, so it's plural stocks. And I'm like, no, it's stock. For 30 years, I've been saying stocks, like stocks and
Right?
bonds. I'm such an idiot. It's not plural. It's
You're amazing.
Can I take a picture of you?
yeah, sure. Whee! This trail is so much fun! It's so beautiful! It's graded so well! The climbing so far has only been like 5%, average 3. This is awesome! Another burnt forest. I'm now basically shooting north. The Sealy Lake would be down to my left, the Freeway 83, and this will head up to the gorgeous Holland Lake. I don't know if I'll make it there today. It's like almost 3 if I just pedal till 6. Oh my God, this freaking road. You know what I'm hating about this Great Divide Trail, this section? Tons of crushed gravel. So that equals tons of dust. And I'm getting a car every 10 minutes. Shit in your face. Oh, fuck. Here comes another person. It's not pleasant when you're sweating your ass off, too. The hell am I on a bike when I have to duck and wear shit all over my face? And there's something else that comes with that. The noise. You know, you hear them coming and then they pass you, and then you hear them after they've passed you for a little while. And then you know there's no animals. Oh, this is so beautiful. Look at this. It's a beautiful strip. Ironically, some guy just came. He slams on his brakes to stop because he just sees me. By slamming on his brakes, he like skid and created this huge poof of dust. He quickly rolled his window down and he's like, I'm so sorry, I didn't see you, I'm so sorry. Some people have slowed down. I'm gonna say it's a 50-50 out here, how it's my experience. Anyway, I have to see where I'm going. Check out this huge thing of logs. I wonder if they're gonna burn it. Look at this, there was a huge fire in this whole valley. Look up there. I wonder if that's all new growth. I wonder how long ago the fire was. I think there's a river down there. I haven't been careful looking for water. I'm just sort of going along. I just got some water from down there. I got most of the dirt off of my skin. And I'm gonna go back up this to turn right. We'll be out of the main traffic because a lot of the traffic seemed to come from this road. So there's probably some like incredible hikes back in there somewhere. It's 5:30, animal hour. Look out, Mr. Bear. If I knew how to sing, this would be a good time to practice. You can hold a conversation while you're exercising. That's good. It means you're breathing properly, taking enough oxygen. It helps regulate your breathing anyway, blah, 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 blah. I won't have the bell only because then it's on your ride, like the whole ride. I guess you could stuff it with something so it doesn't make a noise when you don't need it. That's what I came up. It doesn't look that steep, but 6 to 7. I rode a lot of it, but you know, when it's late in the day, you're just tired. And I'm just dripping everywhere with sweat. But I could camp some area you can see the flat. I can keep going. I would like to go like another hour. It's late till like 9 o'clock, but I just don't know what's up ahead. Am I gonna get another one of these nice flat spots? And the part that's so fucked up, the topo map, it doesn't show you the numbers. It shows you the lines. I know far up ahead it's 5,000 feet, but nothing within this immediate radius that I'm in. It'll have numbers on some mountain, you know, 30 miles east. The line's right where I've been. Nope, this is the whole trip, not just now. I mean, really? So I would be able to see like how much climbing to the peak before it starts to go down. That's my point. But I don't know how high the point is because there's no freaking numbers on the topography map. They're downloaded offline. So maybe it's just a download issue. I'm just bitching. I'm sorry. I know, like, just what you need to hear. But I can't always, like, share all the great moments, right? I need to share, like, the natural things that happen that are annoying. I go through the annoyance, and then you don't have to. And I'm just looking around because I'm a bit paranoid for grizzly bears. I feel fairly safe, especially because there's no bear scat. So it's not like, it doesn't seem like they take walks down the road. I just heard a crack of a branch. This freaks me out. See the road, like center frame. So we came from. I might stop because this is pretty spectacular to wake up to in the morning. There's a super tiny little trickling stream right down the road, like a little shallow water like that. There's a lot of mosquitoes. They always go to my back. So I just put this as another layer. Oh my God, they're really coming out now. Okay, maybe this isn't the greatest time to do. I'm gonna go really fast. My magic trick for my legs, which works amazing because they're super light and they're baggy. Put them on the minute that I get to camp because there's been a lot of mosquitoes lately. Rain pants, fantastic. It's like my go-to, it's my new thing, love it. Feel free to borrow that great idea. I don't want mosquito spray on my stuff. I hate it. I have it for more from like my legs if I'm biking through a lake area. I have used the dryer sheets. I have those, but I'm kind of just dealing with it. So I know I could make things easier. Yes, I know there's solutions. I don't need here a list of everyone's ideas. This is called pure laziness. So I need to hurry up here because I'm getting all over. Okay, ready to see what I did? Ta-da! So there's a big rock here at the entrance, so I could stand on that, and then I used a little stick, that little hook at the end, held my bag. The little animals aren't gonna get to it. A bear can't get to it either. That's fantastic. Here's my tent. I'm right-handed. Everything is to the right, but for some reason, when I get off my bike, I always step off to the left. Tell me how you dismount. You've probably never even paid attention unless you're resting your bike against trees. What happens is when I'm walking with my bike to go to rest it against a tree, I'm always on the side with the derailleur and the chain, and I don't want anything damaging that. I have to turn the bike around. I mean, this is every time. When you're looking for a spot for your tent, don't put it near a little animal's house. Hey, Mr. Rodent. You and I need to have a conversation, so I hope you're listening. Don't go gnawing on anything or pissing on it. I need to take an Ativan because I didn't sleep last night. Oh, what bag is that in? Oh, I hate when that happens. I think tomorrow is going to be absolutely gorgeous on a single track. I've never done it. I'm super excited. Yay! Single track bear spray. Good night.